Hey, I'm David Archuleta, and you're watching my hit list on MTV Hits. The first video on my list is by Feist1234. Tell me that you love me more. And the reason I chose this video is, first of all, Brooke White sang it on tour, and I just love that song. I never got sick of it. I always had to make sure I went and watched it, and so I just grew to love it. And then watching the video, I just thought it was a pretty unique one, how she was just kind of like in this like warehouse, and there are just all these different colors and people wearing all these different colored shirts and stuff. And I just thought it was kind of funny how it was just kind of perky choreography and everyone just kind of happy dancing around. The next video up is What Are You Waiting For by Gwen Stefani, and I really like how she put in the whole Alice in Wonderland thing into her video, along with at the beginning how she was frustrated about trying to write a song, because I kind of felt her pain with that. So here it is, What Are You Waiting For, Gwen Stefani. The video coming up here is No Air by George Sparks with Chris Brown, and I chose this song first of all because I think it's one of the greatest songs ever, and next I love how much emotion they put in when they're just teenagers. And I think you forget that when you're watching them perform this song, because they're just so amazingly talented, and they put so much feeling when they're singing, and their connection with each other is just amazing. And just everything about it is just really emotional. And so that's why I chose No Air, Jordan Sparks with Chris Brown. So the next video I chose coming up here is Walking on Air by Curly. And I'm a big fan of Curly and her, the way she stands out and how she isn't afraid to be different and to be herself. And in the video, it's kind of creepy. Both the song and the video are a little creepy, but that's what I love about it. It's just so different and really unique. She just kind of like dances around in this kind of creepy way, but really cool at the same time. So here's Walking on Air, Curly. Next video I chose here is These Words by Natasha Bedingfield. I love this song because it's the one that inspired me to start writing my own stuff. And I'm not exactly sure what's going on in the video, but it's still kind of fun. She just has all these boom boxes that come to life and start dancing with her. So it's pretty interesting. So here's These Words by Natasha Bedingfield. I'm Archuleta, and you're watching my hit list on MTV Hits. The next song I chose that's coming up here is Love Song by Sarah Bareilles. What's cool about this video is how she's in this like jukebox or something, and this guy comes in and puts a quarter, and I love the concept of where, you know, you would think that, you know, she's supposed to start playing whatever he wants because he put the quarter in. She needs to do what she's told. It's just mini Sarah Bareilles inside this jukebox. But, you know, the song is talking about how I'm not going to write you another love song just because you asked for it. And I thought that was pretty creative. And so this is Love Song, Sarah Bareilles. The video I chose is A-Punk by Vampire Weekend, and it's a pretty indie video, and I think that's what's cool about it, because they're an indie band, it's an indie song, and it's just, I don't know what about it I like. It's pretty trippy, but I still like to watch it. So here's Vampire Weekend with A-Punk. This is David Archuleta, and you're watching my hit list on MTV Hits. This video I decided to share with you guys here is my first video, which is Crush. And this was a really fun one to record, being the first one. I was a little nervous before I went in to film it, but I ended up having a lot of fun, and it was really cool being able to hang out with all the kids on the video and have that whole experience of just taking in all that goes into making a music video for you. And it was a really fun time recording it. And so here is Crush by me. The video I chose to share is The Resolution by Jack's Mannequin. This is one of my favorite songs that's out right now, and I just love his style. I mean, he's definitely someone I'd like to follow in their footsteps because he has that whole alternative rock pop feel going on with him, but there's just still a lot of emotion in his singing and in his songs, and I like how it's a lot of piano based stuff. So here's Jack's Mannequin with The Resolution.